time and I wanted to share my new favorite breakfast meal. I'm actually doing an overnight oats, which I never used to like. However, I come across the Biscoff overnight oats. It is so delicious. So that's what it looks like. I'm literally drooling because it is that delicious. So I've been to the gym this morning and this has been the game changer for me because I've been doing a weights program as such, so I'm constantly hungry all the time. So I wanted to incorporate some more protein into my diet because I just don't feel like I can get enough protein. So I'm incorporating some protein powder into my oats, and I don't have chia seeds today, but chia seeds is also really good too. But this is the Biscoff. The Biscoff is delicious. So I'm going to eat this, and then I've got work today. I've currently got my son home because they have terrible weather at the moment, which Ari's school is situated close to like a rivers area, so they get quite potential of flooding. So I've got Ari at home today whilst I'm working, so this is a really great start because I am so busy with work today. I have clients back to back, so I'm going to have my overnight oats, and then I'm going to share some of my new home decor that I have got going on. So I wanted to change a few things in my house, so I've got a few new things to show you. So I'll check in with you guys later and show you what I have.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honest, honestly don't. I should be the last to know. We're all in this. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honest, honestly don't. I should be the last to know. Hello, Ramona. I mistook you for a dream. The engine glows, and I guess you always seem to know.
Morning, it is now the next day. I didn't actually get to show you guys what I was talking about, which was my new home decor. So I will show you that today. However, I just did the groceries, and it is a comment that you guys always drop that you really enjoy the grocery haul. So I thought I'd just show you. It's not like a huge haul. It's a very like miniature haul today. So just a few items that are essentials because in the mid-north coast, we just had some flooding. So like everyone's just gone a little bit mad again with food. So the shelves were really quite sparse when I went in today. So I actually don't usually go and do groceries. However, my niece and their uncle have them at the moment. So I will not do the groceries anymore with the kids. It is just too hard, and I just refuse to do it these days. Like I come home literally exhausted because it is just like wrangling cattle. It is so hard. Anyway, I'm gonna jump into what I got at the grocery haul. So I went to Coles today and I had a list. It was minimal. However, I just threw a couple of extra things in that I knew that I needed. I got the hot chook today to have with some little mini rolls. The kids like fun things like this. So, okay, oh, the bag's coming undone. So I just got these tiny, like the little dinner rolls, except they're the fresh bread rolls. Just something fun, something different. I usually just make them a boring old sandwich, and I feel like a bread roll can just spice up some lunch. So got some bread rolls, then I just got a couple of loaves of bread because I put one in the freezer, and then I just use one for sandwiches, etc. So fresh bread. And then this is just a box of the 20 variety chippies. Just I like having a variety of potato chips for the kids. I've already hooked into these. The Twiggy sticks, these are the hot ones. Just chucking in some toilet paper. We get the double length 3-ply softness, and I just always just have some random stuff in the pantry for like lunch boxes and just like outings when we go out. So some of these choc chip muesli bars. I usually buy these. We usually do quite a bit of baking, but I just spicing it up, just getting some little Leamington fingers. I just thought that would be nice for over the weekend, being that today's a Saturday, and potentially for school lunches at the start of Ari's week next week. Snacks, I used to have these as a kid, and I have not bought these for a very long time for the kids, so I thought they would just spice up Ari's lunchbox a little bit. Yeah, and they come in value packs. I really do like the value packs because the muesli bars, they're 15 a pack, and I just think, yeah, value for money, right? LCM bars, I never used to buy these. However, personally, my PT says that these are really good for my pre-workout snack because it is mainly based on rice bubbles and a bit of sugar. So he said it just, you can digest it better, and I don't know, his words, not mine. However, I must admit it has been working for me. So, and every now and again I treat the kids with an LCM bar. Peanut butter, this is the one that Lucas prefers. I have showed these before. Anyone that has questions on my homemade chicken burgers, these are the best. I feel like they taste like real chicken. So I just chuck these in the air fryer for about, oh, I don't know, 10-15 minutes. And I just whack some salad on some of the burger thins, and I've got myself a homemade burger that is low in carbs, and you've got your bit of protein. It's just a quick and easy chicken burger. Personally, I love that. Got some ham. We go through heaps of ham, so Lucas eats a huge amount. It's a great, quick, easy snack for protein wise. So I got a kilo. So we go through a lot, and then we have our salad wraps and sandwiches. We put it with our eggs for brekkie. So we love our ham. I spotted these in the refrigerator area. Choc coated vanilla flavored sticks. So yeah, I don't know how big they are. They're a 12 pack, and they were like $3.50. So cheap. Milk, we always go through a fair bit of milk. Kid you not, these are the best beans. Yeah, I really rate the frozen beans. Like, this is just specifically the beans I'm talking about. Broccoli, not such a fan. Frozen broccoli, that is. Some butter, cheese. I just bought the block this time. I always, you know, mix it up. Sometimes I'll do sliced cheese, sometimes I'll do grated, but I think value for money, the block is always the way. Then I was looking for a yogurt protein yogurt for myself, and I come across the Paul's Plus protein strawberry yogurt. It's got 16 grams of protein and 98 calories. So I don't know, I felt like that was a great alternative as well, because yeah, trying to up my protein throughout the day. I've got a huge bag. I think this is like 3 kilos. 3 kilos of oranges, because we have been going through mandarins like there is no other. And I was looking at the mandarins, and I just didn't like the look of them, personally. So I thought, especially with winter here in Australia, we are a little bit run down and a little bit snotty and coffee and stuff. So great vitamins from our oranges. So the kids are loving those. So I thought I would get a huge bag. And then I got some little bananas. These were the same price as the big bananas, and I actually reckon that sometimes these taste nicer. Some tomatoes. I love the little Roma tomatoes. Little baby cucumbers. Pink lady apples. I pre-picked my apples today because the packaged ones just didn't look red enough for me. This was looking horrible in the store today, so I ended up getting the baby cos lettuce. It's not my preferred lettuce that I get. However, I just felt like it was going to be the freshest and stay the freshest for the longest. That's it. Ta-da, I did it. Was it that wasn't too big, right? It wasn't too big. Anyway, when I look at it in front of me, it's really not that much. And I think it was just under 200. groceries are so expensive. So this is my new DIY pot that I already had here and I've just painted myself. I do need to paint around the rim of it because it can be seen. I don't know if you can really see it through the camera, but it is a little bit visible. So I wanted to add a bit of greenery to this front area, and that pot was originally like a cream color. It was from Kmart, I believe it was from Kmart. And I just really loved how big it was. So you can get the idea of how big it is by me standing back. It's quite large. Anyway, this table was originally from Kmart. I am getting a new timber console hall table. I've actually just looked at getting one from Eureka Furniture. So it's going to be a beautiful like rustic timber. I know that I've got a lot of coastal happening, but I definitely know that you can mix timbers, and I really think that it really needs a bit of depth in this hallway because there's just a lot of white going on, and that is obviously a very small little console, but we're doing what we can with the time that we have and the expense that we have. So yes, this is just a little temporary table. And then this is a beautiful book if you ever want to do any like home decor, the art of home. I got that one from Kmart. It's much cheaper from Kmart than I have seen online. This also was from Kmart, and those little candle arboras or whatever they're called, candlesticks, they were from Target, I believe. And I just picked up those they were separate. Yeah, so ignore that. They're just some pillowcases I need to throw back in the caravan. I just have this randomly placed here just to add a little bit of extra something, to be honest with you, but this is definitely not all staying. I will be getting my new console table, and then I really do feel like I'll probably mix up the console table because it'll have more room, so I'll be able to put potentially a little lamp on it. I'll keep the mirror because I really like the pop of black because I'm incorporating black into the home. The grey vase will be beautiful on the rustic table, so I'm very excited about that. So this is our little lounge area, and these are some new pillows that I've bought in for a little bit of colour. So I'm going with the blacks, browns, like the organic, beautiful, like warm tones. So just a different type of linen. That one's from Target. They're all from Target. This one's got some fringing, different texture, and that one too. I was hesitant to bring that one in because I was like, oh, I feel like it's very country, but I actually really like the bit of black lining through it, and just like the pattern on it too, just brings in something different. I think I'm gonna have to get something a little bit smaller because I feel like this one's a little bit too big, and I didn't want to incorporate too much fringing because I feel like you need to mix it up a bit. Potentially like maybe a floral for the front there, like a brownie creamy floral. I've seen that on Pinterest that I've been using for a bit of inspo. Once again, I've bought a brown in over here. That one's going to change. I'll have to get a different size pillow for there just to yeah, balance it out. But I think one of those long rectangular pillows would be beautiful there because it is quite a deep lounge. It really needs something, I think. Not quite sure. This is a really cute idea. I like the idea of styling a coffee table with a few different little things, like you've got your little coffee table books. I picked them ones up from Kmart, the Modern Country Home for a bit of brown, then the white one, the lifestyle one, that was, yeah, both from Kmart. Little tray, that's just nice for a little bit of texture, not texture, but like, yeah, just the way that the design of the bowl is, it just makes it something different to look at. That little tray, I just didn't know what to do with that tray, so I brought it over, and I think it's a great little spot for the remote, some coasters, and then a little tea light candle. This is the other pot that I DIY'd. Once again, I did not do the inside, but you don't really see it, to be honest with you, but I just wasn't going to spend a huge amount of money on these pots when I already had them. So what you do is basically just, I'll link the YouTube video on DIY pots, so it gives you the rustic look. So it just gives it a great texture. I love that it's like just got some fun character to it now, and I really was not overly fussed on making it perfect. Obviously rustic is not perfect, so I just like the bit of pop of dark that I have now in this area, and the browns and stuff. It's just more homely. I don't know, I just really loving the browns and stuff at the moment. I love this vase. This one I got from Spotlight, and it came like this. I did not paint it, and I love that it looks weathered. It is exactly what I was going for. It's got no texture to it. It just looks like a bit sort of muddy and a bit of texture on it. I really like it. And the greenery is just literally, I foraged that from the bush. So I've had that now for probably a couple of weeks, and it's still going pretty strong. So it's not in water. It's just sort of dying slowly. So when it goes yuck, I'll chuck it away and put some more in. Then these guys here I picked up from, I believe it was Spotlight. Is it Spotlight? I really love the timber. I just like, they just give a really homely feel. I'm not going to put candles on them. I quite like them how they are. I just like that there's a bit of depth now in this corner where the TV is. A lot of people mention what they think that I should put in this pot here, and I'm actually going to do a fake olive tree. One of you guys had said to do that, and I contemplated for ages now what I was going to do, and it is just so barren in this corner because we have such a large space. I was thinking of doing like a really thick greenery, but since deciding on changing up the home decor a little bit, I feel like the olive tree is perfect for this area now, and I'm going to go the big guy. So I'm going to order the big one, and I'll pop it in this pot. So I haven't ordered it yet, but I'm going to. I've still got a lot of white going on up here. I'm still not quite sure if I'm going to leave this. I feel like I need to bring some warmth into here because there's a lot of white. I still love how long this green ivory, or is it ivory? No, devil's ivory? Sorry, cannot remember what it's called. However, it's a really beautiful green, and it's got some nice sort of little stripes on it. It's very healthy and it's happy there, so I'm a bit scared to move it, to be honest with you. The lamp, I'm going to change that up into, there's like a fake rattan style one. I think that would be really cute in this area. That would definitely warm up that corner, and get some sort of recipe books to be able to style in the kitchen area too, because like I said, there's still a lot of white going on. This marble utensil holder is one of my favorite pieces in this area because it is super heavy. It's great quality, and I love that. So considering getting some darker utensils as well, just to go with like a bit more depth in the kitchen, something like this coloring. I had that one in Ari's room, so I just brought that one out for a bit of greenery in this area. Then I used my pearl, what would you call that, pearl shell. I've used that for our limes, so I can use that for fruit. And then we have this little paper towel holder that's got the dark in it as well. So like I said, I'm just bringing some warmth into the house. And then ignore the mess. I've got washing and stuff happening. Another DIY pot. I don't know, I feel like this potentially is my favorite. I just love it. It's just really beautifully textured. That actually did have a texture on it. It was just like a cream color, like on the inside there. And it's got that sort of texture on it already. So this was easy to paint, this one. I really don't know what to do in this area. I would like to do some floating shelves to add just something to this wall, because I feel like sometimes the clock is just very bare. I don't know. I get into a bit of a tiz sometimes, and I just don't know if I'm happy with everything. So hence I'm going through a moment. We always need tissues, so I've just put the tissues there, easy access for the kids. This is actually a little, what are they called? Like a thing from Bunnings. It catches the water on your plants. I really like the color of it. They usually come in like the terracotta orange color. Anyway, I thought that would be a great little, I don't know, you could use that for styling other things other than a candle, but I really like that there, just for something plain and simple for now. Yeah, anyway, that's just, it's literally just placed there at the moment, but I just thought that would be a great little candle tray, you could say. is the media room. So I have had trouble styling these shelves for ages now. I really just, because I've got such a high top shelf, I've been trying to work out what I'm going to do with these shelving, like what can go up so high, and I've been struggling to find something. So potentially that basket and that basket could go on the one side, like next to each other, and it would really balance it out because you've got the baskets down below. But we don't have an opportunity to buy more of these. These are from like way back when, well before I had the kids, I believe, that I bought these. So I don't have any more of them, and I just don't want to keep buying and buying and buying to fill the home. So I'm just slowly incorporating things. So at the moment, for a bit of height, it's just sort of balanced it slightly for the moment. So I'm just going to leave that one up there. And then this is another vase that I got from Spotlight, the same one from out in the lounge. And I've just put that little plant in it for now to add a little bit of colour for up the top. That one I had in the kitchen. It's just a really big bowl style. So I just feel like it's balanced sort of at the moment. These bells were really cool. I just wanted to incorporate a little bit of like a goldy sort of texture in here. I just think that they're really cool. So these ones were from like a hippie shop, like maybe Circle of Life or something. They're on sale. The only reason why I picked them up was because they're on sale. And I think that they're really cute just to pop on the books. That I'm going to put something in. I'm not quite sure. Maybe I'll just get a fun print, like a, you know, something a little bit rustic looking in that. And that's just a family shot that we had when the kids were younger that I really love, that one. Just once again, a little bit of depth of the timber. And that one was just from Spotlight to add a bit of black. And the baskets are just overloaded with this stuff at the moment. So, but I feel like these baskets are a great filler for the bottom at the moment, because otherwise I'm going to find more stuff to put down the bottom, and they're just holding things that I just needed to be held. So that's what I have going on there. Just a little random candle in the corner so we're not blocking the telly. These are my two favourite prints, hey. Like I got these out of the photo box the other day. That is when I was first pregnant with Ari, and I think it's such a beautiful shot. One of my best friends did these photos for me, and I just felt so good at my maternity shoot, and I really love the colour in it. It's just got some depth behind in the background, and then the gold around it, just, it's beautiful. That one's at my cousin's wedding, and I love that shot because I was heavily pregnant at her wedding. I was literally like, I think 2 or 3 weeks off having Ari, so that means a lot to me. That's very sentimental, that photo. And I think they look beautiful in the gold frames. And then moving over to this corner, that's Chloe's beads that she's been playing with. Another area that I'm still tinkering with, the basket up top, just to balance out the shelving. That's a really nice verse, simplicity verse, that I think is really nice to read. So I've just got that vase. That one was Kmart. I did that one. That was another DIY. Not my favourite, but still, it's nice. I like it. And then I've got just a random few things here. This is Chloe's hair basket. It's an essential. It needs to be in this area because I do the kids' hair when they're having brekkie in the mornings. And it's just, yeah, I like to just live in my home, you know. I've got some books with just a little basket. These are quite cute, the cane ones. I believe it was just Kmart as well. And I like this for a little bit of height. It's just fun, little pedestal one. Baskets, once again, they've got stuff in it as well. So just to balance out, I have the same sort of design style, whatever you want to say, on this side as what I would on this side. A little collection here of like some stuff that I've been sort of dragging out, putting away, dragging out, and I've just got my collection of candles and stuff at the moment. And I think that's it. Like I literally I'm just slowly incorporating some new things into the home without spending a lot of money. So that is what is kind of new at the moment. I do really want to get that hall table. So they didn't have it in stock. I did pop in there after I did the groceries today. They said that I'll be ordering more soon, so I will pop back in and see it in the flesh, because I saw it on their website and I didn't see it in the flesh, and I will not order anything unless I see it in the flesh. I could see their collection, so I know what timber it's going to be, but I want to see it. Like, I'm just very visual. I want to be able to see the product I'm buying before I actually put money on it, you know? So that's what's new in the home. And I don't really know what else is on for today. I know I've got washing and stuff to do, but I'm gonna go over and grab the kids because clock is ticking and I don't want to overextend this day. So I will check in with you guys when something else is exciting that's happening.